Now they see what's real because they're goofies that they resurrected back to the world. Everybody can see that they're a bunch of demonic energy minions, right? Fallen angels, and that's their path. They try to come for you so they can isolate you and steal from you, only reveal themselves as the demons that they are. Transform and rise. And because of that, you were able to come out and stand up in your truth strong. Sky clarity. People could clearly see what's going on. Right? Highest good. Everything happened for the highest good. So when they try to talk against you and say you was your own bad luck, or you was out here playing in witchcraft, that's how come your life was falling apart. It's been revealed that you're not hurt, you're not sick, you don't got the results of doing voodoo and doing spell work and different type of religious energies to take away from you. You're not looking like a prune, you're not on no drugs, you're not insecure, you're not jealous, you ain't hating on nobody, you doing your own thing strong. You're not out here being a goofy in these real streets. But they're getting them spiritual hands for being a goofy. You already got the bag at persevere, and you don't deal with them. You don't deal with the family. You don't deal with the fake friends that work with the family. You don't deal with the fake exes that you realize the family hired to take you off your path. You came back stronger without any of them. You didn't need any of them, right? So I don't need to be that nice anymore. Beyond the veil, none of these people like me anyway. I see what's really real. I got this clarity. Let me stay isolated, deliver it. They can't form it and take and purge out exactly what it is they tried to, the wool they tried to put over my eye. Let me purge that off my third eye and continue to watch what's going on from the back, knowing what I got to do moving forwards. Beyond this, transforming and rising, utilizing your gifts to tap in with the Most High Divine Realm. They didn't even know you had a spiritual gift. Shit, you didn't know you had a spiritual gift. They kept compressing you like coal, and they made you bust out a shiny diamond. And now you supernova on their ass. It makes sense to me. Ooh. I guess those had to come out, because my finger got stuck. Tried to take my skin off at the cuticle. Yup, balance emotions. That's right. Sacral chakra. Going with the flow, balancing your emotions, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancerian energy, right? Utilizing that mystery of your emotions, being in balance, transforming and rising, expose the full circle falsities they were out here exploiting your name on, making up lies about you like you, the U.S. Treasury, Prince Fiat. That's why the officials ain't believing they ass no more. They don't want to change. Right? The wealthy man said, no. You can't bribe, you can't talk. It's a whole new ball game. What you said again? Why you got that? And where your paperwork? And how come she don't know that this is hers? How come y'all all living in this and living off of this, but she over there living this way when it's her name and you wouldn't have none of it without her? We ain't even get on the dingy justies that try to throw her off, or how you try to throw spell work and manipulate the children and make the children go against the collective. Their own families and children, and try to make them look like they were karmic. Like, none of that's working anymore. I don't want to change because I like who I am. Period. Yeah. Being in my shadow makes me feel good. That's why they telling lies. And the officials said, nah, we heard it all before. We trying to do what's right for the highest, greatest good of the all. Please be careful of this new path that you're taking when you're telling these lies on the collective, because now we see where you going with that, why you was doing it, keeping them isolated. And since this person has absolutely resurrected, now I need you to tell your stories again. You can't recant all them lies, right? Because you got to think of another lie to tell a lie to keep the lie. But when you tell the truth, it's only going to be spun one way, how it really happens. So if you was telling the truth, why you got to tell so many lies? Shield of resistance. This person is over here thriving, walking in their gift. So what if they're clairvoyant? We've been dealing with this since the beginning of time. Why you guys have a problem with the Magis? What's your problem? With people who have the gift, who have the seeing, who have the knowing. What is your problem with them? Because you didn't have it. You thought you were just going to steal. No, the officials see what's going on with these people who had a chance to themselves be tapped into the Most High, but they so desperate they wanted to steal that they hurting a family member one way or the next. Protect your energy now. Don't judge, just smudge. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius energy. Don't be scared of change. You have to bully through life now. Continue to protect yourself, because until this is fully resolved, which it might not ever be with the full new levels, so you always want to be able to illuminate, to see, right, on what's going on around you. In the material world, so you would know how to alchemize it, whether it would be, do you need to put more spirituality into your life, how you resolve the issue? Are you being too materialistic, or are you not being materialistic enough because you're being so spiritual? You're not being grounded on a human attribute. For being a spiritual being, having a human experience, you still got to engage with humans sometime. You can't always be in isolation just because those goofies kept you in isolation. It worked to your benefit, but sometimes, even when life is going on around you and you have to deal with other energies that bogart how you receive energy, because it oversteps your energy, it overwhelms you, you just have to breathe more and calm down and process what's your energy and what's not yours. Your resurrection allowed you to know the difference between everybody else's energy, or I should say your isolation, before you resurrected back into society. You got to differentiate whose energy is energy. Fixed signs. Determined, focused, stable, resolute, accumulative, and dignified. And pop back out with your energy protected, standing 10 toes down. Help to decimate the lies that they were making up about you in the first place, because they were nothing but a bunch of shadow beings burning in the thoughts of their own actions that they put into the world while they were over here on demon time, while you were tucked away, healing, getting away from that paradigm that they were stuck from in the past, because they refused to change or balance and harmonize their lives. And they won't be, they won't be ending out that cycle no time soon. They're going to stay on demon time. The bunch of fallen angels that they are is not protected by the Most High, because they didn't know the Most High. But they tried to burn you one way or the next and got themselves burned. Right, I will not disrupt my peace for you in reverse. So now they over here in their own mental purgatory. Like I said, they in their own special kind of hell. They on all kind of drugs and different things. They're not at peace, but they need something to cope with it. And they don't want to go out in nature. They want to cope with it because they can't believe they got caught, and they can no longer hide and lie to the officials. Right? The officials do not trust them. Period. Dot. You're going to need more people. Yo, I don't believe you. You're going to need more people. Right? You'll never trust them. Cancer. You can't hide anymore. It's been exposed what you've been doing, even as far as the moon cycle, rituals, and the different things. Y'all came together as a family of pirates and thieves to try to steal this person's increase in gifts. Because if they didn't know and they wasn't prayed up and they wasn't protected, it would have been another sheep who got that they made into wool or walk around in a bunch of shearlings and sheepskins, right? They would have been eating the meat. Okay? Eating the meat and throwing out the bones. Like, nah. Spirit said, not my anointed. Right? Touch not my anointed, harm not my prophets. Hello? No. Spiritual link. Spirit link. Stay aligned with your highest dreams and ideals to find success. And because you moved in the highest greatest good, in the direction of the Most High, you took one step forward, and Spirit took 3 steps towards you, and then 8 more for the highest greatest of all, infinitely. Tapped in with the Most High, crown chakra protection. Capricorn energy. Help you to put an end into that devil energy and reveal who the devils were in your life that was blocking you from moving forward. Friend, family, co-worker, place, situation, substance, or whatever. What was the devil in your life that you had to protect yourself from with divine interruption, so you could find another time of peace in your life after a point where you didn't trust your own judgment. because of what people was doing to you, including the spell work, the words they were saying, the things they were making you feel, the energetic attack and the supernatural attacks that they were paying top dollar to do. They didn't pay top dollar to go to school to obtain another craft, or to obtain a trade or something so they could be an asset to society. Because they didn't know how to do that, the only thing they knew how to do was steal. They didn't want to change, so they wanted to attack you. So they want to earn money to go pay money to steal from you, even if they gotta pay other people to come in and take your money, your supply, your retirement plans. Like how, what was that movie with Felicia Rashad and the young boy that came in and married her and loved her, but really they just wanted to take her insurance and hurt her, but she ended up fighting back, right? That type of stuff. So trying to keep up with the Joneses has cost them everything, because they got exposed. They did it and did it again and again and again and again until they burnt themselves out, burnt and crashed, and everybody could see clearly what's going on because the flames came out from the dark. It's so illuminated. If the collective was the problem, why the hell is your car on fire? Why are you being revealed after coming out from the veil that is you as a fallen angel? Why is you the goofy? Why are you trying to isolate the collective? What's really going on? Now getting exposed for the spiritual bully and haters that they really are, giving you the opportunity to move forward without them. There you go, Spirit. Nice, thank you. Here we go. Scales of balance. Desert of isolation no more. Resurrected on your path, right? Moving forwards now. That's all the things that occurred from all that moonwork energy they were so determined to do on you to keep you stuck. Spent all their money and burnt themselves out in their accounts, their mind, their body, their souls. And to cope with it, now they're taking things they can't even afford to buy anymore. Excuse me. Be open to receive. The universe is restoring what's yours, what's been stolen. Let's say they stole it like this, and the spirit is returning it to you a millionfold. So shred it through, take away all the gook, shave it down into little pieces. But let's say if that was all little pieces of gold shavings, by the time it accumulates together, you're going to have like 8 million bars of gold. It's so much that you can't even, you can't hold it. It's going to feel like that. Little bars. We'll make little bars. But open to receive after a time of isolation, for not being afraid of hardships, but instead purging them and persevering beyond them, no matter what fire people were spitting on your name. Confront challenges with courage, for they are stepping stones to growth and wisdom. And be open to receive. Invite abundance with open arms. Embrace the blessing waiting to flow into your life. That's just period on everything. Don't even worry about it. Right? Think before you decide. Your strengths are. So you're strong in being open to receive. You don't even think about it anymore because it's right where it needs to be. You already adapted. You trust your sign. You in harmony and low key. Careful not to overwhelm. In the reverse, right? Out of flow, excited, celebrating all the time, celebrating on high. All praises to the Most High. Thank you, Spirit. This is obvious in the 3D. It's not just in the 5D anymore. It already adapted. It happened in the spirit, so it shows itself in the flesh, in the 3D. Okay? Good. Stay rooted in that and stay grounded. You good spiritual being having a human experience. Okay? Yeah, I'm just gonna pull a couple more cards. Keep it short and sweet. Out the box, abundance, past life connection. Yeah, an abundance of that energy that them past life connections gave you, activated that energy on your behalf. That's why you resurrected, and now you denying what? Oh, beautiful. Denying fear, staying balanced in your emotions now. Like, nah, you can't unknow what you already know. And you are creative, a clear, a seer, a knowing. So you were creatively decluttering any false impressions you had of yourself while you were in isolation. You decluttered, let go of old items. and created new sacred space for yourself in your mind, your body, and your soul. Even if you had to throw the baby out with the bathwater, let me just throw all of that out, gut it all out, and start and rebuild it again. Sorry, not sorry. Showing up anew, passionately. Don't be afraid to fail. Follow what makes your heart happy. Yeah, just being free to be me without all the clutter of everybody else's opinion of what I should be doing with my own life. Sorry, not sorry. I deny even giving y'all the energy from the past to try to interrupt my life of abundance, because I'm in divine flow. The scales have been balanced. I resurrected from the desert of isolation. I'm open to receive, and I'm not afraid of the hardship. It just tempered me and made me better, right? Took a piece of metal, tempered it, and now you got a sword. Out of the retreat, time spent alone, balance was restored. Beautiful. Now, feed out what doesn't serve you again and reevaluate the situation and continue to pursue, persevere, and pursue your dreams. And does that bring healthy beginnings? Continue to move on, right? Receive and express the truth. That's the only way you should ever walk. That's the only way you ever going to overcome them obstacles. Continue to stay on your feet, gaining strength from difficult situations. You're not wrong. Self-awareness, tapping into your higher self, questioning routines and patterns. Hello. Okay, collective, do the thizzle. I got a few more cards to throw up in there. I know. That's the NeuMico in me, guys. Word, don't fear keeping your emotions in balance. Later for that. I just be trying to mix the cards up. Sorry, not sorry. It flipped around and upside down. I love it. Let's get these back in here and see what energy spirit would like to share with us before we close this reading out. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Spirit don't play. Stay abundant. I love it. Like, so funny, so nurturing, just there. Don't gotta go anywhere. You just gotta go inside and listen to your heart, your mind, your soul. And you got spirit all day, every day with a passion. It don't become a forced prayer or how you gonna just go to church on Sunday and that's your connection to the Most High. Nah, it becomes the lifestyle. That's how you are from the inside out, because when nobody was there for you in the darkness, the only thing you had was your connection to the divine, not a religion or an idol to bear witness, to take and X out your heart, but to see the true life in the background of what they were showing you behind the veil, right? Don't idolize idols, divine counterpart, right? No passion. Resurrect. Beyond the light. Right? You have to see in the dark. Don't let the light fool you. It's the shadows in the dark, the contrast and things. You want to make the detail. If it's all dark, you can't see. If it's all white, it has no detail. You need the both, or you have a blank page in life. So you need the shadow to kind of help shape out how you're going to maneuver, how you're going to pour into whatever those shadows shapes you into, and it develops into the light. What are you going to pour into it to maintain it, or are you going to let it resolve and fall back into the pit of the darkness? Divine counterpart. A divine connection sent to you from your angels. Do not spread your wings and do not celebrate. Don't take a break from this person. Don't retreat. Don't go back into hiding because of this divine counterpart that didn't spread their wings and is not celebrating you. Don't pay attention to them. They just mad because they have not overcome the obstacles yet, and they're still in balance. They have not resolved any issues in their life. They didn't recognize that they was going to get caught, and spirit was going to balance all of this out one way or the next. Sorry, not sorry. They're not your soulmate and never will be. And they stuck in their old opportunities. I like that. I pull a whole deck upside down. Why would I do that? Wow, not twin flame, not divine timing. Okay, spirit, we know it is not. How does that even happen? What? Have patience for this new opportunity. That's where you're going to activate your energy to be open to change. Rest. Ain't nothing by mistake. Dang, Holy Spirit. How did I even do that? Sometimes I just be, when the downloads come, guys, I just close my eyes. But my eyes was open. When did I pick that back like that? That's so weird to me. That's so weird. Stress, no twin flame. The fallen twin flame is stress. Right? Okay. Well, we know that because they messed up and they lost you. And they confessing that right now. Who knows, Holy Spirit? I don't even think I got that other deck in here. There's certain flips. I tell you, my eyes be everywhere. All right. Oh, communicate. Oh, they want to communicate with you. That they stress. Ain't nothing working out in their life. And they can't escape it. They can't retreat from it. And now they're the ones in isolation because everything went back to them. Yeah. Communicate that they sacrificed themselves. They thought they was going to get a future reward that they never received. They didn't retreat from sacrificing you and trying to sacrifice you and everything else. And now life moved on and you moved on. You acquired the wisdom from the situation. You got the experience. You took the prosperity, not the pain. And now you're able to move on and rest your mind beyond what happened. Don't retreat from sacrificing, moving on now that you have the wisdom communicated to you properly about how these fallen twin flames are. Rest and enjoy, because your creativity is going to come so strong to you with a great passion. Get your rest, because you're going to get more downloads. You're going to do more things. Your life going to be more busy now that you resurrected. So you got to also be careful not to burn yourself out, because you're so passionate and dedicated to the situation. Know when to apply and know when to step back. Don't workaholic yourself too much, because the change has already arrived. Right? It's okay. You are awoken to the deception is what you needed in order to activate the energy that you now thrive and dwell in. Accept past and current situations and work through any issues, residual issues, gracefully. Tap in with the Most High and appreciate your spiritual link. Try not to be codependent on medications or things that's not natural, and go out in nature when you need to tap in. Don't take them mushrooms and stuff like these people on these drugs doing and think they're going to get spiritual. That's not how you get spiritual. You don't have to take the shroom. You can do breathing techniques that help you receive that same nirvana, right? It's just your perspective. The spirit allows you to see that. And just know that your past life connections and family, exes and everything, those people were obsessed. And that's why they were so busy putting in the work, because they wanted what you had and they didn't want to respect your boundaries, because they were mad that you were successful and they were not. They chose wrong, all of them. You were always an asset, and they were always a bunch of liabilities, right? Know when to put up and let down your walls, putting in the work, action that helps achieve goals, and building a path for success by getting over alignment lapses sooner and leaving them people alone. And past life connections that was obsessed, and you've been successful with that, and that's why you stand strong in your divinity. You took a leap of faith in the right direction, and the universe returns that love to you 1,000,000-fold, an inflow of money, love, and rewards. Not all rewards, all of the above. Continue to protect your energy. Don't judge nobody. Just continue to smudge. Them energies will absolutely reveal themselves, right? I should have called them right out. Saving grace. Oh, man, I remember I threw my rose water on this dude because I knew that energy was off, and it's like he turned into a whole werewolf on me and rose up. And when I say I'm all 5'2 1/2", and this dude was like 6'4", and just every muscle had a muscle. I just took for granted it's just water, but I sprayed some. What's that? I already got that. I said, no, it's water. I'm testing out my own divinity after a tough breakup, right? So I was, on the next person, in my mind, there's no harm. That man jumped up and did 100 push-ups in order not to hurt me, and I know that was the Most High. You never know what you're dealing with people, so sometimes you test the spirit. Just be safe about it. That was just a story time. Yeah, that was a young boy, Muhammad. Like, no, I was celibate. I had just broken up with that psycho ex that was oppressing me, and this dude came around me over false pretenses, and I didn't understand. I was too gullible and allowed him in my apartment. Child, I had trouble getting that man out of my apartment. He tried to force himself to stay there. It's 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and I guess he felt because I was in there, he needed to be around. And no, you can't even be nice to people and in a new state, just trying to learn people and be okay. It could have turned out different. So I'm grateful for spirit in my life. But I wouldn't mess with none of those hitmen. Just because other people loose with their sexual energy doesn't mean that I'm loose with my sacred. What I say goes, you know. But sometimes people get upset with you and they can't control you. Ooh, child. Yeah, but I pissed them off with the... I pissed them off with the holy water, guys. So you just never know. They'll be so nice and come to you all they fancy words, but once you be like, no thank you, yeah, they turn into a monster sometimes. Them karmic connections. So keep all y'all crazy asses away from me with that energy. And that's when it's just like isolation. They come back in the hood. Well, I know these people about for the last 20 years or so. For most of the time, I was only going a little bit. And you ain't know that your family done came over and paid them too, and everybody was compromised. You start being like Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Like, everybody? Yeah, everybody. Protect your crown. The devil trying to get you. Trying to get up in your heart space to mess up your head space so they could bully you out of your spiritual space, right? Your sage space. Hear what's unsaid and stay on the mend. Right now, you should only be in a place of ascension, and it's going on in your life. Charge ahead, move forward, don't look back. Honest echoes. When you reflect, you already know what them people were and how they were. Spiritually or sexually transmitted demons, because that's what they were signed up for, and thought they could take anything from you and didn't respect your connection, your protection from the Most High. Tuned in, tapped in. Stop playing. Transforming and rising with that balance. Yeah, that's why when the messages come out, they come out how spirit sends the messages out. It's none of me, and it's all of the Most High. I'm just a vessel. What? But we gotta get this true. If you found value, thank you guys for sticking to the end of the video. Hit that like button, subscribe, share, all that great stuff. And it's implied, but it doesn't. It's not mandatory. Love is love. I do what I do for the love of the Most High. But if you ever feel moved, then my information is in the description box below. I don't always speak the same words. I'm more like an auntie. I be on mom vibes. So sometimes I gotta learn some things and verbiage and how I communicate. Especially when I'm talking to my beautiful collective. I would not ever be age inappropriate just to appease anyone. So I always try to come correct the best way. Like, this is me. I'm just expressing it. Yeah, guys. But community. That's what we are now. Right? So we'll continue to learn and grow. Beautiful. That's a beautiful way to close it out. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Yeah, finally, it's time to pack your backpack. So, pack life. Somebody want to travel and it's time to go, right? Spirit that got your back, you in your flow, and you ain't got nothing holding you down. No more weights anymore to sink you to the bottom of the abyss of your emotions. You can float on top and surf that wave, right? Go forward, charging. Trust the Most High. You got this. Love you guys. I'll catch up with you in the next one. Peace. Don't worry, something gonna come back and have me giving you guys a story time. Later.